Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, the sum of...
And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Mendes. Ball comes in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Dembele. Can he get on the end? And the shot has fallen kindly here. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Palmer. Now that's well seen too. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No way through, so back it comes. Fernandez.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Szoboszlai. And it's Seedorf. And Koundé. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Could move up a gear here. Nicked it back promptly. Seedorf. Now it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bellingham. And that has been slung wide. Vietnam have their second corner now. Palmer goes short. Chance to deliver. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ndika. Gravenberg. Koundé deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fernandez. Can he get it through? Fired deep towards the back post. Chance here to counter. Cucurella. Can he get onto this? Konate gets across to intercept that. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Vinicius Junior! Great chance! Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai with the short one. Tries to pass it, and the shot! They've scored! Spain are all square. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Seedorf. Oh, nicely intercepted. Picked out brilliant, and the shot! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, it's Lukaku! And it's Lukaku, played out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's going to be a goal kick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Dembele. Dembele. Dembele! Oh, another save. Stood up well to him there. And we hit half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Bellingham. Vietnam finding their passes. Seedorf. Szoboszlai goes steaming forward. Thinks about the shot. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cucurella. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Lovely feet. Vieira. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's...
Oh, what a clock! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And there's the the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Lukaku.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Haaland is onto this.
Coming on the field.
He's there to retrieve it.
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
Cracking. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Sorloth certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And here's Sorloth. Little pass back. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Looks to the other side. Cucurella. Now it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, super ball! Oh, what a ball! There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Half an hour gone in the second half. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Musiala. Yildiz. And the pass is intercepted. Cucurella. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Haaland gets flagged offside. Bellingham. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. He's chosen to go back, over to the left. Ah, that's a fine interception. Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Musiala. Haaland. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Yildiz. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's been shifted off it. Cucurella. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. He won't be happy with that one. Played back in. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. There they go, hunting in packs. He's chosen to go back, looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Dembele. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football.
Matheus Cunha! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's tidy. Seedorf. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. Haaland running with the ball. And it's Palmer. Vietnam so far providing no... And the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Fernandez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Fernandez does well to get it back. Bellingham. Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Konate, and it's Mendes. Kimmich, and it's Palmer. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Kimmich. Gravenberg. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Fernandez. Gravenberg. It's Bellingham. And that's a good ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Looking tidy in possession here. Matheus Cunha. Good running, strong and purposeful. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Szoboszlai. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Fernandez, and he cuts out the supply. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Szoboszlai, and here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Fernandez. He has found a way through. Some really good ball movement. And that was very necessary. And it's Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
By the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want...
Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Szoboszlai is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And this is Dembele. Oh, nice touch.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vieira. And he's forced to go back. Koundé. And Ndika. Matheus Cunha. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. This looks promising. Bellingham. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bellingham. And it's Fernandes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's come loose! And he's quick to snatch it back. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Mbappe. Probing pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Haaland. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Palmer. Oh, good-looking ball. Koundé. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the finish! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Spain have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 4, Fernandes.
Gravenberg.
Coming on the field, number 9.
And Sorloth.
Number 21.
Looking for option. Can he finish?
Number 22.
Well, there's the clearance.
Hadrian. Number 14.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Musiala. And he's cut it out. Seedorf.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Pedri. Played up towards the front line. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Just eases him off the ball. Vietnam are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. Done delicately.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pedri. Seedorf. Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out.
There will be 1 minute
Great
added
vision.
time.
That pass isn't the best. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Mendes. Opts to play it back. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominik Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And they can counter here. Bellingham. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Deep cross. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Look at the space here. Shoots! And he's there to get it away. Fernandes. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. And this is Ronaldo, looking to play him in. Plays it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Palmer closing in on goal. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Played into the box. Big header! In for the pieces! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And smartly reclaimed. Seedorf cuts it out. Spain are looking to break at pace. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely feet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's Dembele. Seedorf wins the duel this time. And now they can clear their lines. Szoboszlai, who does have an assist to his name. Pass somewhat off target. Palmer. And here's Lukaku. Well read, nice interception. Dembele is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has put paid to that. That has not gone well. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here.
Just a quick reminder
There's
today,
still a maybe
please
at play.
refrain from
Maybe
parking
they'll
outside
thrive on
this
the
stadium.
adversity.
Thank you very much for your
So
cooperation.
off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one.
Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Nicely worked. Donnarumma with the clearance. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Cucurella. Vinicius Junior.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ndika. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's good vision. That's a shade optimistic. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior's cross. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Palmer promptly onto that, and that is that. Cucurella, Szoboszlai. Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Gravenberg. Lukaku being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well played. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle. Oh, that's... Haaland! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Koundé tries to clear. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Palmer gets flagged offside. Valverde. Matheus Cunha. Vietnam are behind here despite their domination of possession. Gravenberg.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
It's Lukaku! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmer goes short. Danger averted for now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good-looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mendes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bellingham. Dembele. Lukaku. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Matheus Cunha. And it's Mendes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Szoboszlai. Lukaku. That's been slipped through. And this is Dembele. And he's on his way! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. Koundé did well to stay calm there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Szoboszlai. Picked out brilliantly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Gravenberch gets across to intercept that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Szoboszlai. Spain find Matheus Cunha! Mendes can get it clear. Now it's Lukaku. It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played back in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Lukaku. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Kimmich. Lovely, now then. And he's there to clear it. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Szoboszlai. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior! Szoboszlai with the short one. Szoboszlai finds himself offside. Bruno Fernandes. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Haaland. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lukaku, looking to play him in. And here's Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Vietnam still this single goal behind. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Matheus, and a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18,
Spain
Lukaku.
are sitting
Number
pretty,
11,
2-0 up.
Palmer.
You can really
Number
sense how
8,
important this goal was for them. They needed it,
Coming on the
now they have
field,
it.
Number 9.
Bellingham is sporting a guilty
Number
look after that.
21,
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Number 14, Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Osimhen with shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has put paid to that. And it's Musiala. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe, real chance! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Sorloth is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Valverde, nicely worked. He's in a great position here. Nuno Mendes.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Gabriel getting this one clear. Valverde. And now the breakaway. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe!
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ndika calmly anticipates. Musiala. Pedri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's a header! In he goes again! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There will be 3 minutes
Gravenberg,
added time.
bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth, a signature finish. And we're done. Vietnam suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yeah, still, it's Dembele! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all...
Takes a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's had it taken off him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. And here's Vinicius Junior. And now they can clear their lines. Konate. Palmer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the flag has stayed down, and he shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Koundé attempts a clearance. Spain are looking to go forward now. That looks a cracking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Lukaku. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. Spain are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Spain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
This looks promising. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Haaland. Vietnam have a free kick. And it's Palmer. Gravenberg. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Lukaku. Palmer. And he's there to clear it. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Passes short and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a throw. Ndika. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bellingham. Gravenberg, who does have an assist to his name. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Palmer. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Vietnam have their third corner. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gravenberg, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been
Valverde
indicated.
given the lift of his goal. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Ah, that's a fine interception. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? And Gravenberg. Goes for a shot! Superb from Vinicius Junior! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
On the field, number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is
Spain get themselves into the
21.
lead.
It's so often the case with goal
Substitution in
scorers,
progress.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vietnam really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Not the most accurate pass. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him...
Chance for a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Mbappe, played out to the left flank. It's a chance! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Pavel. Number 8, Bellingham. Number
Gravenberch.
7, Vitinha. Coming on the
Vietnam
field.
still have the
Number
cards to affect
20,
this game.
Erling
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 14,
It's just a little long,
Number 17,
and he's gone long.
Bruno
It's just
Fernandes.
beyond his reach.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe looking to play him in, and it's played. He rises. They've scored, and the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ndicka has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Back towards the middle. And here's Osimhen. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Threads one in. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Subimendi. Well, there's the clearance. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Sorloth.
There will be 3 minutes
Vietnam
added
can
time.
really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Climbs up big! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bruno Fernandes. Sorloth! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball swung. Up he goes! In for the pieces! The whistle has gone and it is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Palmer is fouled. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. Well, they could break here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this player, Gravenberch, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Yeah. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Gravenberch. Aquinic takes a shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's worked it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. It's a good spell of possession, this. Matheus Cunha, and the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless. Cucurella. Cucurella. Haaland. That's going to go a long way.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior is onto this.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played through for him. Chance! He's delivered all right! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there, A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cleared without complication. And here comes the corner. Soboslai goes short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Lukaku. Oh, that's fabulous. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's good running with the ball. Gravenberg. Vietnam looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And he's cut it out. Gravenberg. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. That's a cute ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's Bellingham. Some resolute defending there. Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matheus Cunha. We are into stoppage time. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another.
And a chance! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Konate. And it's Valverde. Nuno Mendes. And Ndika. And they've switched it over to the other side. Can he get on the end of this?
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Lukaku being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Palmer. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland. Soboslai. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice control. Matheus Cunha. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number
Spain
11.
have their second corner now.
Number 18, Lukaku. Number 5, Dembele. Number 8, Bellingham.
And it's
Number
been taken
7,
short. And it's
Federico
Cucurella.
Bellingham.
And he
On the
shoots!
field, Number 9,
Defending of the
Mbappe.
desperate variety.
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
And
Number
now they can
21,
spring out of defence.
Number 14,
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Number 22,
And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
That pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Osimhen. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Lovely feet. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? They've scored! And again they hit the front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Vietnam go into the lead. Nuno Mendes. Throw in. Knocks it into space. Very nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's beautifully weighted. Surlot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? João Neves. And here's Musiala. And he was alert to it. And it's Musiala. Bellingham. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Haaland. He's had a shot! Off the post! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be 3
Haaland.
minutes added time.
Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and welcome
evening.
to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get...
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bellingham gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Bellingham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Haaland. It's Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Valverde. And it's Gravenberch. Great chance! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's managed to get free. Plenty. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Palmer. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bremer. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Palmer. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. And he has been fouled there. Konate. 15 minutes till half-time. Palmer. And Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no joy this time. It's gone for a throw-in. Gravenberch. Bellingham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a lovely, neat pass. Opts to play it back. Valverde. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's Gravenberch. And Mendes. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lukaku. Ndika. Gravenberch. Here's Haaland. Palmer. Valverde. Spain are looking to break at pace. Into the channel. Bellingham in acres of space out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham stood up well to him there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Nuno Mendes, big header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lukaku! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's Dembele. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And it's Bellingham. Gravenberch. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Nuno Mendes. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Koundé. And he's gone searching cross-field. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Oh, super! He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Haaland. Strokes it back. Haaland! Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Oh, they can break here. Valverde running with the ball. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Haaland. Gravenberch. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nicked it back promptly. Gravenberch. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Gravenberch. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
5, Dembele. Number 18.
Rice.
Lukaku. Number
Haaland.
11.
Just
Palmer.
5 minutes remaining now.
7.
Musiala picks it up out wide.
Coming on the field.
And it's
Number 2,
Gravenberch.
Ndicka.
Yeah, that does look a foul.
Number
Referee's
9,
given a free kick.
Mbappe. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 14, Musiala. Number 41, Rice. Substitutions taking place.
Taken quickly here. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. He gets big. Decent enough try.
well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pass somewhat off target. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, that's clever.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in. Now Mbappe. And the finish! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Was there ever... And time is up. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award.